at the doctor's office or the hospital, waiting for them to call your number, and waiting for those test results. At the dentist office, in the dentist chair, just sit. At the grocery store, in one of those really, really long lines, an excellent chance for kinhin. Sitting at the bus stop, waiting for the bus. On the bus. Sitting or standing, doesn't matter. A good time for Zazen. At a government office or the post office, waiting for your number to be called. And waiting. An excellent time for Zazen. Or if you're standing in line, kinhin. Is that my number? Nope. When the dry cleaner loses your pants. When the vending machine takes your last dollar. Don't hit it. Just take a moment to breathe. Or waiting for your wife to come out of the store. Or being stuck in traffic. Or just sitting here in a parking lot. I don't actually recommend you sit Zazen while you're driving. Don't get me wrong. That would not be safe. But I've had a flat tire. It was a perfect time for Zazen. Changed the whole experience. You see, what we're recommending is called Insta-Zazen. That means it's Zazen any place, any time during your daily life. In a sense, it's much more powerful, I'm going to say it, than even sitting facing a wall, because you're taking it out into the world. When we sit and we face the wall in a quiet room, as I showed you yesterday, following all proper procedures, it creates a sacred space. It calms the heart. It lets us see a bit of clarity, the clear blue sky, a mind like a mirror. But then, hey, buddy, get out and get going out here in the world where it's rough, where there are things to do in the office, in the streets, with your family. And it's the perfect time to sit Zazen anywhere. So we're recommending that several times a day for anywhere from a few seconds just to get the feeling of clarity to some minutes. Standing, sitting, you don't have to cross your legs for this. You can do it anywhere, anytime. As I said, standing in the bus, holding the handle. Perfect time for Zazen. Sitting here in the car in a parking lot. No problem. It brings the clarity, the equanimity, the peace, the wholeness out into this complex world a little bit. Some story on the news gets to you? Try to see through it with the mind of wisdom that we get through Zazen. It's not going to fix all the problems in the world, but you're going to see them in a new way. Remember that flat tire I mentioned? Let me tell you a couple of flat tire stories. One time I had a flat tire, and boy, it really got to me. I was late, it was raining, and I had a flat tire, got the jack, got soaking wet, missed my appointment. It was miserable. That was before I was a serious Zen practitioner. A few years later, another flat tire, another appointment, another rainy day. I fixed the tire just the same, but the experience was so different because I brought the equanimity and acceptance to the moment. It was almost as if I said, well, I'm going to be late. Let us be late. And it's raining. How good to be alive. And then I fixed the tire. So, whatever it is in your life, I hope you find that Zazen is not just on the cushion. It's important to sit every day on the cushion, like we described yesterday. In your house, make a space, make the room a bit quiet, bow, all that stuff. Light some incense if you will. Great. But during the day, in the office, in your home, when you cut your finger like I did today, whatever it is, sit Zazen. Or stand it. So we do that now? No, I'm in the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the seat up just a bit, get a nice position, and let's sit. Don't have a bell, don't need one.